A very good morning, students. Welcome to the online class. And this class, we are going to learn about the lesson number 11 in the social. Okay, lesson number 11. And that it is our heroes, about our heroes who fought for our country. In that, some of the people are heroes. We are going to learn in this class. Okay, see, take out your textbook, page number 299. Take out your textbook. It is page number 299. This chapter, our heroes. Okay, take out this and take your rough notebook and sit. Okay, now see our heroes. In ancient India, people were progressive, learned, and led a happy life. In ancient India, people were progressive, learned, and led a very happy life. Due to foreign invasions on our country, Indian history faced a black period. Due to foreign invasions on our country, due to foreign invasions on our country, the Indian history faced a black period. Means how Indians, we all struggled with the British people, how we all struggled. It is the black period because we all struggled a lot. Okay, education was denied to girls. In that period, the education also was denied. Means they told girls should not go to school, girls should not study, education was denied. Many people were ill-treated on the basis of birth, occupation, etc. And many people were not treated properly. Ill-treated means they were not treated properly on the basis of their birth and their occupation. They were not treated properly. Sati system came into practice, and the Sati system also came into practice. Such a difficult situation existed for many centuries. There was a very difficult situation for many centuries. During the British rule, the Western system of education was introduced in India. During the British rule, when the British people were ruling us, in that time, the Western education was introduced. Western system of education was introduced in our India. Several reformers emerged during that period who made efforts to bring positive changes in our society. Several reformers, they tried their level, they struggled so much to bring positive changes in the society. They struggled a lot to make these all changes, to bring up positive changes to our society. Some of the famous reformers were, there are some of the famous reformers, the heroes. They are Swami Dayananda Saraswati. Swami Dayananda Saraswati, he born in the year 1824. And next is Raja Ram Mohan Ray. He born in the year 1772. And Jyoti Rao Phule. He born in the year 1827. Okay. These three heroes. We are learning about these three heroes. They were the reformers. They tried to change. They tried to change, bring the positive changes in our society. Okay. See, in that first one about Swami Dayananda Saraswati, we are going to learn. Swami Dayananda Saraswati was born in 1824. He was born in 1824. He was a firm believer of Veda. He was a firm believer, means he was believing more in Vedas. He was believing more in Vedas. He considered Vedas as the source and origin of all knowledge and values. He considered Vedas as the source and origin of all knowledge and values. He considered the Vedas as the source and the origin of the all knowledge. The knowledge, whatever we are getting, it is all from the Vedas. It is the source of knowledge, and the values, it is all from Vedas. He considered the Vedas as the source and as well as origin of all the knowledge and values. He believed that the British could rule us because we had forgotten our values. He believed that why British were ruling us? Because we have forgot our values. We have forgotten our values. So the British were ruling us. He gave the slogan, go back to the Vedas. He gave the slogan. He gave a slogan. What was that slogan? Go back to Vedas. He gave a slogan that go back to Vedas means we all should learn the Vedas so that we can know all the knowledge and we can know all the values. Okay, so he gave a slogan, go back to Vedas. He was against idol worship, polytheism, child marriage and untouchability. He was against idol worship, means worshipping for an idol. It is not a correct way. Worshipping for a simply a idol, it's not a correct. Okay, he was against for the idol worship, polytheism and child marriage and also untouchability. And in the last olden days, they were seeing the people as rich or poor. If the poor means they'll make them to sit separately. And according to their occupation, they were not touching them. They were seeing them as slaves like that. And child marriage. In the olden days, they were the girls or the boys. The most is the girls only. They were marrying a girl when she was very young. Okay, that is a child marriage. He was against for all that. In 1875, he founded the Arya Samaj. In 1875, he founded the Arya Samaj. He focused on Western education and also women education. In the year 1875, he found Arya Samaj, and from that, he focused on Western education. He focused on the Western education also, and as well as women education. All women should get the education. He wrote his ideas in his book Satyarth Prakash. He wrote all his ideas in a book. The book name is Satyarth Prakash. In that book, he wrote all his ideas. The believers of Arya Samaj founded the Dayananda Anglo Vedic School. The believers of Arya Samaj. The believers of Arya Samaj, they all found the school. One school they all founded. What was that school? Dayananda Anglo Vedic School. Dayananda Anglo Vedic School. There they were teaching Vedas and as well as Western education, and they were giving education for women also. So that school was named as Dayananda Anglo Vedic School, and it was popularly known as DAV School. DAV, D Dayananda, A Anglo V Vedic, Dayananda Anglo Vedic School. This school imparts both traditional Indian education and modern Western education. In this school, they can get who? Those who are getting the education, they can get both the education, that is traditional Indian education as well as modern Western education. Okay. And next was Raja Ram Mohan Ray. He was born in the year 1772. Raja Ram Mohan Ray was born in the year 1772. He worked against oppression of women. He worked against the oppression of women. What was that? He raised his voice against sati system. He raised his hands against the sati system, which was finally abolished in 1929. This sati system was abolished in the year 1929. He also believed that Indian values alone can end the evils of the society, and even he also believed that the values of Indian Vedas, Indian values can end the evils of the society. The Indian values can end the evil of the society. He was against dowry, polytheism, idol worship, and child marriage. Raja Ram Mohan Ray was also against dowry, polytheism, idol worship, and also child marriage. He promoted widow remarriages, and he also promoted widow remarriages. The right to inherit property for women. The right to inherit the property for women. He believed in the Vedas and Upanishads. He also believed in Vedas and as well as Upanishads. He also believed in Vedas and Upanishads. He translated many English and Persian texts. He translated many English and Persian texts to what? To Sanskrit and Bengali. To Sanskrit and Bengali. Many English and Persian texts. It was translated to Sanskrit and Bengali. He established the Brahma Samaj in 1828. He established Brahma Samaj in 1828. In which place? It is Kolkata. In Kolkata, he established a Brahma Samaj. As he had a vision for a better society, he is known as the father of modern India. As he had a vision for a better society. He was thinking the society in a better level. He had a vision for the better society. He is also known as the father of modern India. Who is that? Raja Ram Mohan Ray. He is also known as father of modern India. And next is about Jyotirao Phule. Jyotirao Phule was born in 1827. Jyotirao Phule was born in 1827. He belonged to low caste. He belonged to low caste. He was aware of the atrocities committed on the people belonging to the lower caste. He was aware of the atrocities committed on the people belonging to the lower caste. Means they were seeing lower caste people as a very low. Okay, they were not treating them as equally. He raised his voice against discrimination and oppression against the lower caste. He raised his voice against discrimination and the oppression against the lower caste. Caste doesn't mean we all are equal. He told that. He raised his voice against the discrimination and oppression against the lower caste. All the caste is equal. All the people are equal. We all are humans. Okay. He was strongly against female infanticide, child marriage, dowry, and polygamy. He was strongly against female infanticide, means deliberate act of killing a female child, means female child, killing a female child in the womb. Okay, killing a female child. He was against that, female infanticide, child marriage, dowry, and polygamy, marrying more than one woman at a time. Polygamy means marrying more than one woman at a time. He made efforts to promote women education and widow remarriages. He also made his efforts. He tried his level best to promote women education, to give the women education. He told all women should be get educated, and also widow remarriages. Widow remarriages. His wife Savitri Bai helped him in his mission. His wife, who was that? Savitri Bai, helped him in his mission. Together, they ran a girls' school. He started the Satyashodhak Samaj in 1873 in Maharashtra. They both together, Jyotirao Phule and Savitri Bai, they together ran a girls' school, because in olden days they were telling girls to not to get educated. So they both fought and they both ran a girls' school, a school for only girls. They both ran a girls' school And he started the Satyashodhak Samaj, and also he started Satyashodhak Samaj in 1873 in Maharashtra. In Maharashtra, he started Satyashodhak Samaj. Okay, here they have given some keywords. Reformer. Reformer means someone who works for the improvement in the society. Who works for the improvement in the society. Polytheism, belief in more than one god, believing all the gods. Okay, that is polytheism. Any one god we should believe, not all the gods. Untouchability means discrimination against a caste by not keeping any physical contact with them, discriminating them means they'll not allow them to sit together with them, or else talk together with them, or else while working also they'll see like a low caste. Okay, and dowry, gifts given to daughter at the time of marriage. At the time of the marriage, for the daughter, gifts given means amount or gold, anything they'll give. No, when they are marrying their daughter, that is called as dowry. And female infanticide, I told, killing the female child in the womb. Polygamy, marrying more than one woman at a time. In olden days, they were marrying more women. No one was asking. So this Jyotirao Phule was against this polygamy. Okay. By this, your class is over. I hope you all have understood our heroes chapter. It was lesson number 11, our heroes. And about the reformers, we learned the three main reformers which we learned in this class was Swami Dayananda Saraswati. He was born in 1824. And Raja Ram Mohan Ray. He was born in 1772. Jyotirao Phule. He was born in 1827. Okay. And these all people, they fought against our country. They fought against all to bring the developments in our country, to bring developments in our society. They fought against women education, widow remarriages, polytheism, polygamy, idol worship, is no child marriage, sati system, everything they fought to bring up positive changes in the society. Society in the sense, we all, the people who all live, that is what called as society. Okay, I'll stop my class here. Thank you, students.